Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to Coffee with Carol. It is Tuesday, May 5th, 10 a.m., and I do these live broadcasts Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. And I like to read something out of my book. But I just want to say one thing first. You know, the other broadcast, I had those little hearts on my screen, and I tried this morning to put those hearts up, and my whole screen went green. And so if you know what that is, let me know. And you know what else? In the comments, could you just leave a comment what state you're from or what city you're from? I would love to know how far this is going out, because maybe it's not going anywhere. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be reading out of different books. Currently, I'm reading from my book called Changeless Change, and that's because every page is a new story. So it's real easy to do that. When I'm done with this, I'm going to be reading Hope for the Flowers. It's a delightful book on the same format. Every day there's a picture and a little story, and it's really, really delightful. So I hope you stay tuned, and I hope you like this book. And if you want to read along, you could, of course, purchase this on Amazon.com. If you live close by, you can get one in person from me. I'll sign it for you. Hope for the Flowers, you could get that too, and then we'll read along out of that. So here we go for today. So excited. Here, and I hope you're having a good day. You know, I'll tell you why I do this, because it lifts my heart, and I hope it lifts your heart, because we need a little sunshine, right? So I could call it a spot of sunshine, our morning spot of sunshine. Anyway, here we go. Let's start with a poem out of my book. It's there. Today is a special day. It's one of a kind. This day has never been before. This day will never be again. It is a new dawn, a new day. So I greet this day in a whole new way. Never before have I been here, so I give it a hey, I give it a cheer. I will never see this day again, so let it begin. I will live this day as if I'm with a special person I will never see again. My eyes are wide open. I will not hide from the gifts, the joys, the lessons, or the ride. What a glorious ride with God as my guide. Okay, now I'm starting with a story called Releasing the Agony of Imperfection. Oh my God, I don't know if anyone knows that one, but I'm getting better. But most of my life, it was to make a mistake was like, I might as well just kill myself, right? Well, it's not quite that dramatic anymore. So how do you feel when you make a mistake? I'm starting to read now. I hate making mistakes. We all know everyone makes mistakes, and many people seem to accept that and move on. For others, making a mistake is so painful that the inner storm of discontent is only quieted by the abuse of alcohol, drugs, or food, or by doing violence to the self or another. Yeah, it can be that bad. And I call it shame attacks, and I get them still, but they just last a few minutes. Why, the question is asked, why? The slightest mistake, inadvertently hurting someone else's feelings or forgetting a document for a meeting, can trigger the agony of imperfection. I do not know why. I do know the source for me, and I recommend finding out when you learn the lie that it's not okay to make mistakes. For me, it was the belt. If I made the slightest mistake, any mistake, my father beat my body with a belt. So now I know the shame that overwhelms me when I make a mistake is me waiting for the belt. Here's an aside, I don't do that anymore. After I left home, I beat myself. But now I know better. Today, there's no more belt. Go back in time and listen for the person who said to you, shame on you. Who is that? Who is saying that to you? Identify that person and know they told you a lie. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to make a mistake. It is okay to fail. Let go of the belt. Write a new life story. Yes, you are amazing, and you have many more important things to do than to worry about being perfect. Perfectionism is so very painful. Today, I no longer use or abuse any substances of any kind to quiet the storm. Today, I look within and see when I learned those lies. Then when I feel the agony or have a shame attack, I call someone, talk it out, and shrink it. So I have the next chapter is called Shrink It. So I have time for this one. It's called Shrink It. See that? Make the big deal into a small deal. Someone told me they take a big ball and they roll it up. Whatever's going on inside, you roll it up into a big ball and keep rolling it, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Cool. Shrink it. Shrink it? Shrink what? Shrink anything or anyone bothering you. When I feel hurt or intimidated by people, I shrink them into little children, and they are way less scary. You can also try the shrinking technique with any of your emotions. The next time you are overwhelmed with debilitating shame, squeeze that emotion into a small ball and put it in a box until you are ready to deal with it. So I said I would do this every day for 7 minutes, and it's almost 7 right now. I was seeing if there was, let me see if I have one quick one. I have this quick one. It's not my fault. Why should I have to work on myself when I did nothing wrong? How come they don't have to do anything? People are mean to me and I have to work on my reaction? Actually, you do not have to do anything. Unless you want to feel better. Feel some peace and calm and feel good about who you are. Otherwise, stay angry. You always have a choice. The problem is not what is happening to me or what they are saying to me or even about me. The problem or the solution stems from how I react. And so that's all we'll read for today. Again, every Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. Thank you, everyone who showed up. And don't forget to leave in the comments what city you're from or state. I'd love to know, okay? So it's 7 after now, and as promised, this is 7 minutes. Coffee with Carol. Enjoy your coffee. See you tomorrow. Thanks.